Hello Lantern Magician, I'm Jay, your guide to cut through the hype and actually master your EOS M. In this episode, we're going to talk about how the EOS M is one of the most misunderstood tools in the filmmaking world. So today, we're clearing the fog about the most common myths, half-truths, and downright delusions about this setup. And if you're still hanging on to any of them, this episode might save you months of frustration.
Myth number 1.
It shoots in 4K or even 5K.
Hi there, check out my 4.6K RAW test.
Let's get this one out of the way early. The EOS M does not shoot 4K and it doesn't shoot 5K either. Those 4.6K or 5.2K labels you see, they're just internal sensor tricks, pixel combining and clever readouts designed to give you cleaner detail, but the actual output, most of the time it's HD or even softer than HD. So why use them at all? Because these modes reduce moire, help eliminate aliasing, and give you a more organic image. They're not about resolution, they're about texture. But if you're expecting ultra-sharp delivery that competes with modern 4K or 6K cinema cams, you're chasing a ghost. This baby maxes out at 3K, which takes us to
Myth number 2.
Resolution is everything.
I used to chase this one too. 4K came out, I felt behind, 8K dropped. I felt stupid for not having it. But when you start working with raw footage, you realize resolution is not the king. A well-exposed raw HD image will destroy a compressed 4Ks. And with tools like Topaz Video AI, you can upscale your footage for deliveries while still editing and grading in an efficient HD workflow. Even Arri, the gold standard of cinema, refused to jump to 4K for over a decade. Why? Because their HD sensors just looked better. The truth, most of the content you've ever loved was shot in 1080p. And most of what flickers across screens still is. Resolution is a tool, not a status symbol. And for storytelling, RAW HD is still an absolute powerhouse. Before we go any further, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to grab your free EOS M Blueprint Starter Kit. It's the companion guide for this entire series. Whether you're brand new or you've been following along for a while, you'll automatically get the latest updates whenever a new episode drops. The link is in the description.
Myth number 3.
The EOS M is a toy.
Some people say that, and my response is, who are they? What have they actually finished? This toy fed my family for 4 years. I now own 5 of them, because as a solo creator, that gives me a multicam setup I can carry in a backpack. When you light it right and know what you're doing, no one watching will ever know what camera you use. It's not flashy, but it's real.
Myth number 4.
The EOS M overheats. It's unreliable for real work.
This one's been floating around for years. For context, I've filmed entire documentaries, interviews, and this series you're watching right now. Without any fancy conversions, third-party cooling rigs, or expensive rehousings. Most of the time it's just the camera on a tripod. Only in midsummer, or when it's running for hours straight, I'll park a near-silent fan behind it. Just enough airflow to move a hair. That's it. The true limiter isn't heat so much as data throughput. If half your frame is blown out, the sensor diodes are maxed. That's what stresses it. Expose properly, use an ND filter, and stick to 10-bit. The quality difference to 12 or 14-bit is minimal, but stability jumps way up. Do that and you're good to go. If you want the deep dive, check my first video on this channel. That's where I broke down my original overheating tests and fixes.
Myth number 5.
You need the latest gear or at least a huge-looking rig to be taken seriously.
Here's a scene. You walk into a small car garage. The mechanic shrugs and says, "Sorry, I can't fix your car until I get this new $8,000 NASA-grade carbon Teflon wrench." You laugh. or leave because no one cares what tool he uses. They care if the car runs when he's done. Same thing here. Clients don't care if you use red RE or a beat-up EOS M. They care if the visuals work, if the story lands, if the product sells. The only place where gear snobbery matters is on big union sets, where every assistant needs to recognize every button layout.
Myth number 6.
Installing Magic Lantern is dangerous.
Ah yes, the internet horror stories.
Magic Lantern destroyed my camera.
Don't do it! And yet, I've installed and uninstalled Magic Lantern on multiple cameras, multiple versions, hundreds of times. Zero issues. It's like someone saying an app ruined their computer. Maybe. But maybe they destroyed it while clicking spam ads and downloading 5 shady browser toolbars. Nothing in life is risk-free, but Magic Lantern, when installed properly, is not the boogeyman. Just follow instructions, don't skip steps, and don't install it on a card you found in a kitchen drawer from 2006. Respect it and it works.
Myth number 7.
It's a cinema camera. I'm Spielberg.
This one is everywhere. People buy the camera, install Magic Lantern, and suddenly think that pressing record will generate a short film with Oscar vibes. And then they hit record and get a mess. It has 0 training wheels, no auto everything, no forgiveness. It's like someone handing you the engine and frame of a race car and saying, "Alright, let's see what you can do." Now, if that sounds overwhelming, maybe you're in the wrong lane, and that's okay. If what you want is press record and upload, get yourself an iPhone. Even a 3-year-old one will give you social-ready video that looks, well, not like a movie, but like a reality show. And for most purposes, that's more than enough. But don't expect to spend $200 on a second-hand body, install a hacked firmware, and suddenly become a celebrated movie director. It doesn't work like that. This is a tool for people who want to craft images. Shape light, make every frame count.
Myth number 8.
Since the camera's cheap, everything else should be too.
This one is subtle but deadly. People spend $200 on a cinema-capable body and suddenly they expect the whole world to be free. They don't want to pay for a fast SD card or a halfway decent light or even for a tripod that doesn't collapse like a drunk flamingo. They ask their actor friend to work for exposure. They expect collaborators to always jump in on passion. Let's go back to our car mechanic. He finds a wrench at a garage sale. Cool. But does he also pour used vegetable oil into your engine? No, because he's a professional. Tools can be cheap. Standards can't. If you treat filmmaking like a game of what can I get for free, you'll never level up. And that's not a gear problem. It's a mindset problem. Scarcity mindset is poison for creativity. It makes you small. It sabotages your own projects before they even start. If this is you, the gear isn't holding you back. You are. Now that we've cleared the air and debunked the myths surrounding the EOS M, let's get practical again. In the next episode, I'll give you a quick visual overview of which Magic Lantern modes are best for what situations. See you there.